Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mampolo from Mampolo's Corner. Vi0Ience. Guys, I want to say congratulations to Nigerians. Especially those that voted these different arms of governments that will take over by May. Congratulations to Unwa. Now here I go day. When Una go they cry, they shout. I go they use Una, they do news. When we go they shout, hardship, wahala, killing, insecurity, I say I go they bring Una here. They use Una create content. You think it's gonna affect me? The shout we shouted for you people. The work we worked for you people. The sleepless night we had for you people, so that you can make a change in your government. You thought we were joking. Don't worry, it is now our turn to sit down and watch and look at you people. When you are crying, let me tell you something. Nigeria economy doesn't affect me. And I can decide that till I die, that economy will never affect me. You don't know. If you see us shouting, we're not shouting for ourselves. We are shouting for you. I'm not coming to Nigeria to look for work or look for politics and all that. No, I'm not coming there. Now, my pity to those who actually wanted change, good governance in Nigeria. I pity Una. I sorry for Una. No, Una, they pity you. But those ones, when they use as thugs, all those ones when voted government, when they know say over 8 years they don't deal with them, they say they still want. I know they pity Una. Don't worry. I will be giving Una a report here. My police corner is here now. Now there have been lots of violence. Now I have two problems with Arise TV and Channels TV. I have two problems with Arise TV and Channel TV. Yes. Arise is my favorite, followed by Channel. But I have two problems with two of them, plus other TV channels. When they make these two statements, I'm very not happy with you people. What is the statement I'm talking about? Number one, you people will say Nigeria decide. I dey say for una caption. Nigeria decide. For this election, Nigeria decide. Why is this thing coming out from una mouth? Nigeria decide. Una go rotate and come out. Nigeria decide. Which Nigeria decide? And they have to Arise and Channel TV, another TV station when they make that statement. Nigeria decide. Which of the Nigeria? What makes up Nigeria? Are they not Nigerians? So are you invariably telling me that Nigerians have decided in this election? Is that what you people copy what Western wars are doing? What they put on TV station when they are doing the election? You people will copy it and put on your TV station. When UK was doing the election, they say UK decide. Yeah, I understand. Britain decide. I understand what you're saying. Scotland decide. I understand all this because they actually decided. But for Nigeria, una go copy what Western world, what normal country, what developed country is writing on their TV station. Una will go put them for our TV station. Does it work there? How can you open a mouth and say Nigeria decide? What did Nigeria decide? Which of the Nigerians that decide this election? Can you tell me? Arise TV, Channel TV, and other TV stations one day for Nigeria when they say this Nigeria decide. When they verse me each time one they watch on news, Nigeria decide. You people should remove that thing. Not be Nigeria decide. Because Nigeria is made up of Nigerians and not be Nigerians decide this election. I don't want to talk too much on that. Number two thing when they verse me on Arise and Channels TV is that you people keep saying pockets of violence. With the knowledge of English, I understand about pockets. When you say pockets, it's like you people are saying few violence in some places. Little violence. That's what I can deduce from when you are saying pockets of violence. I'm very angry with those statements you people are making. I am not happy. Arise TV, Channel TV, please change those statements. Change those statements because they are not the realistic statement. No, that because I like when I make when they come small. They talk to us small. Especially Arise because I like when the last time I heard them say pockets of violence. What is pockets of violence? What is pockets? That is bags of violence, heavy bags. What do you mean by pockets of violence? This time when I go say bags of violence, when I say pockets of violence. What do you mean by pockets of violence? What does that mean? What is with my knowledge? Unless I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, people that know English more than me should correct me. When you say pockets of violence, you are talking about like few violence, little violence, insignificant violence within the nation. These are not pockets of violence. These are not pockets of violence. These are huge amount of violence everywhere, across board, especially in Lagos and Rivers State. And you are saying pockets of violence. Pockets of violence where over 21 persons were killed on Saturday here. Over 21 persons were murdered. The murder and its pockets of violence. Oh, country when no get sense, no get sense. Country when don't useless, don't useless. And Nigeria follow one. They buy over 21 person, and it's pockets of violence that buy 21 person. Ah! When you say Western world, even one person buy. If you see drama, one go come out for them. If you see court case, one go come and say one person. And these people won't die now. Over 20 something. I know they talk about presidential one though. These people won't buy now. These people won't buy now. Nothing. Nobody will talk about them. It is their own problem. Well, I know too much. And you are telling me pockets of violence. Let me hear any station one tell me pockets of violence again. If you don't know what is called bags of violence or huge amount of violence, if you people don't know how to speak correct English, what do you mean by pockets of violence? In fact, this is not what I'm here for. I just want to address this. Now, let's begin to watch video first. I want us to watch some videos. I don't want to play the violence one. It done too much. I have had enough, and I am tired of seeing them. My psychological being is not taking it anymore. My personality is not taking all those violence and all those red when they take wound somebody, blood everywhere. No, I don't want to see all those things today. So because of that, I want to just do the right videos when they clean on this video. Let's begin to watch this video. Watch.
Well, amateur videos captured during the gubernatorial and House of Assembly elections on Saturday, March 18th, showed pockets of violence across the state. Thugs, alleged to be supporters of the All Progressives Congress, threatened non-supporters of the APC. Some were attacked, and non-indigents were asked to stay at home.
Don't come out here. If you be Igbo, don't come out.
If you know that, you know the vote for APC tomorrow. That's not for you, sit down for your house. If you know
You don't hear them? I don't want to show the violence part at all. Somebody get impunity on the eve of an election. If you be Igbo, make you not come out in a democratic environment. If you know that you're not going to vote for APC, stay in your house. What a stupid country. What a country of stupidity. What an animalistic country. So this thing is happening where human beings are living. And we say pockets of violence. I said I don't want to show violence. Everything when they talk for this video was what happened on Saturday. They were blood everywhere. They were shooting, they were marketing, they were killing, I said over 20-something persons. Bye. And this pocket of violence. Why are you people using that stupid language? I'm getting angry. Let's continue the video. Watch.
I've just been intimidated in my polling unit, Unit 30, Aja. Unit 30, Aja, Ethiopia local government. I've just been intimidated and I could not cast my vote.
It's all right.
I went to my previous polling unit where I casted my vote the last time. I realized that they had reshuffled the location. I had to use the INEC website to look for the new location for my polling unit. On getting there, it was just 2 INEC officials that were there and 2 newsers, 2 miserable Yoruba newsers that were there. I was about to vote, and then he said to me, and he said, if you're not voting for someone, no vote for here. If you're not voting for someone, no vote. At that point, the INEC official had collected my PVC and was about to accredit me and take my picture for accreditation. Just then, the guy kept insisting that if I'm not voting for APC, I should leave this place. If I'm not voting for APC, I should leave. One of the guys even wanted to snatch my phone because he thought I was recording them. Meanwhile, my phone was still on Google Map that directed me to the location. She wanted to snatch my phone from me. And then I said, I'm not voting for APC. I'm not voting for Sanwo-Olu or APC. The guy kept saying, if I'm not voting for APC, he started abusing me, trying to, come close to me, even cross the line that was set there to the line for privacy for you to vote. He crossed the line and he came right in front of me and he was telling me that if I'm not voting for Sanwo-Olu, if I'm not voting for APC, I should not even bother casting my vote. Then I told the INEC official, give me my card, I'm not voting. I'd rather die than vote a party or be coerced to vote for who I do not want to vote for. I snatched my card from the lady and I walked out without casting my vote. Is this what we want to be doing in this country? Buhari, you had just one job. One job. You had just one job. You made a promise to Nigerians that you were going to give us free, credible, and fair elections. That is what you promised us. It will not be well with you. Buhari, it will never be well with you. It will never be well with our generation. It will never be well with our generation. You claim that you are a pastor. You are a pastor. You go to church and you go to pray to God. You and your generation will suffer eternally. You and your generation will suffer. You and your children to your 100 generation, all of you will suffer.
Even your parents in the grave, they will turn in their graves.
Amen.
They will turn.
Oradasiam, you think this cry will be in vain? Don't worry. The cry of the poor has a way to manifest, but just falabala, no hurry. Let's go to the next video. Watch video.
We're just fighting to see if you can win election.
Who? Who go win the
We to see if you can win election.
That is you the PDP.
Yes, but as it is, let me take you to my organ.
Who is the organ?
CEO Ramado.
To who is the organ?
As in our general leader here.
What is his
You want
name?
to take us to that place?
Yes.
What is his name?
CEO Ramado is the son of.
Where is the road to where we direct you?
Is this side?
Follow that road. I will tell you.
The name of your C what?
CEO, Right Honorable CEO Ramado.
Right Honorable CO Honorable.
And you are putting right honorable.
His house.
His house is there.
Where?
After Express there.
For person when they thief ballot,
Just
you are putting right
this thing
honorable.
now,
What
can
stupid
you
is
say
this
about
country?
this thing that we are these ballot papers that we saw you with?
I'm really sorry about that.
No, hit the polo. Control yourself.
We were trying to win election.
Okay.
I'm sorry about that, please.
The ballot papers, who signed them and who completed it?
Those ballot papers
Yes.
were already printed,
Okay.
and
From where?
issued.
From where?
I do not know where it was completed.
You didn't know where.
Who issued it to you?
Who give to you?
One of my brothers.
What's the name?
His name is Akachuku, but he has Akachuku.
Okay, your director. What's the name of your best? Your chairman and your director. Whereby you want to take us to a house.
What is his name again?
I say that
This country no go good.
to my leader.
Yes,
What is the name of your leader?
Honorable CEO Ramado.
CO Enweremadu.
Yes.
Okay.
And with Ramado,
So he is the overall leader that is in charge of you people.
In charge of, yes. At least let's discuss this matter and sort it out, please.
All right.
Yes.
Abia
So
State. How is your number? How many are you that are involved in this act?
It's just for this my unit. I wanted to win election in this my. I do not know.
Other units, where are they? How many are there?
I do not know. I do not know.
Criminal.
I was just trying to see if I can win election in my.
You can win election.
Election in your unit.
And you came out, we arrested you with printed, thumbprint, and signed
Nyori.
ballot paper.
Thief.
Isn't it?
Oga, stop the video.
Fool.
Please.
See, Oga, I will refund you.
I'm sorry.
You win an election by criminality. This is in Abia, one of the polling units in Abia. If I'm not taking that, if you don't stay winning with all those things, do we need to talk too much? I don't want to talk too much. In Abia, I said I don't want to play the violence part. The violence part, I've had enough since 2 days watching that. It's affecting my being. That human beings are behaving like animals. That human being, no wonder they call them Zoological Republic of Nigeria, that they are zoo. No wonder No wonder Nnamdi Kanu they talk that thing. Because when there are some people that bring out some language, but you don't know where that thing is coming from. But there are some things you justify what you are saying. That this is a zoo country. Why can you tell me that this is not a zoo country? Where human beings are behaving like animals. Killing themselves because of election. I don't want to talk too much. Let's go to the next video.
Viewers, let's begin what's trending. The governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, of the All Progressives Congress in the wee hours of this morning was declared winner of the Lagos governorship election by the Independent National Electoral Commission. Sanwo-Olu polled a total of 762,134 votes to defeat his closest rival, Vi0Ience of the Labour Party, who came second, scoring a total of 312,329 votes.
All right. Una go cry very soon. Una when they happy, una go cry very soon.
Well, the Labour Party governorship candidate in Lagos State, Vi0Ience, while speaking at a press conference on Saturday, vowed never to congratulate Sanwo-Olu following his victory. He rejected the results, stating that the election was a sham, and explained how the results were manipulated to favor Sanwo-Olu.
It's all right.
I completely condemn the entirety of this election in every clear term. This was a sham of an election. It was a compromise. It was an illegality that has not been perpetrated in Lagos since I've been born.
It's all right.
This was an election where entire agents of a party were chased away from their polling units. This was an election where people were standing, and if you came to vote and you were not Labour Party, they were beating you. So I condemn this. I will never call Babajide Sanwo-Olu to congratulate him for this shambolic, this sham of an election, this violence that's literally setting a precedent for war in the next election, because nobody is going to come into elections believing that they will discuss ideas and issues anymore. Because what is it about? It's about who is the most violent.
Did you just hear Badebo? He said the major criteria, or one major criterion to winning an election in Nigeria is just who is the most violent in Nigeria. You know, see where we don't reach. If you want to win, they use this quietness. P2B, they do quietness, they win election in Nigeria, because Nigeria is not a country of lawfulness. It's a country of lawlessness. You can't win an election with quiet. You must be highly violent. It is the most, it just like one day the Bible says, the violent take it by force. That is the principle they obey. I don't want to talk too much. The next video. Watch the video.
It has become imperative for me to bring to the attention of the general public the ongoing rape on democracy.
It's all right.
That is currently ongoing in Abia State. After the Labour Party have won all the local government in Abia State, the governor of Abia State is trying to change his local government result, Obingwa, in order to overturn the entire outcome of the election. As I speak with you, INEC officials and all other officers are held hostage by the governor in his local government, and he's trying to change the election results. Same scenario is playing out in Enugu. The governor of Enugu State is working hard, and they are trying to change the results that we have won clearly in Enugu State. And therefore using this opportunity to alert members of the public, INEC Chairman Professor Mahmood Yakubu and the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari. Their intervention is timely. The provocation has become so much, having denied us of our victory in the presidential election, massive rigging of our election in Lagos and several other parts of the country. It is almost become intolerable, and it is imperative to put on record that if this scenario continues if it's allowed to continue in Abia and Enugu State, it may become difficult for us to control our supporters who are ready to continue to sit and occupy the streets of Nigeria till justice is done, till all our mandates from the presidential to House of Assembly, National Assembly, and to state government is recovered. Thank you and God bless you.
Baba, they speak English. They're not they speak English for Nigeria. Nigeria is all about action. If you don't say you got action when you want to take to occupy any space or any street, take them now. Not they call Buhari and INEC to they inform them this thing. Who sent these people? Who sent them? You don't say they call, you they report issue to Buhari and INEC. Now be then send them. What did they do? You are reporting the sender of the irregularities. Who sent them? Now the INEC, if they perpetrate all this evil, you they report evil, give them. Say the APC they do, and the other one they do. Are you people normal? What are you reporting that for? You don't need it. If you know that you are incapable of doing anything, shut up. We don't speak English. They don't speak English in Nigeria. English doesn't work. Nigeria listen to action. That's why now I am going to take you guys to my favorite journalist. Make you help us analyze this problem. You know my favorite journalist now. No, I know they call his name again. In fact, make I use because of when I call his name. Chief Rufai Useni of Arise TV. Analyze what happened on Saturday. Watch video.
And please, let us look within. I asked a question before, Oji. Have we won the confidence of people, or we've won chaos? Have we won trust, or we've won distrust? Have we made ourselves closer, or we've divided ourselves?
Jesus.
Because of politics, we set our state on fire. Because some people want power at all costs, they'll do anything. You say you want to serve the people, but you want to destroy the people before you serve them. Is that life? It is a sober moment for Nigeria. It is a moment where we should all sit down and cry and introspect. Like I asked a question before, in our dying days, when our lives flashes before all of us in our face, can we look at this moment and be proud of it? We saw the police drop the ball, but also commendation to the police officers that decided to be good and defended the people. We saw INEC drop the ball with all sorts of shenanigans.
All of them.
But also commendations to INEC officials that did well.
I don't think there's anyone.
We saw thugs. And you see, these thugs fail to realize that those that are sending you all of these heinous errands, they don't mean well for you. You will constantly be their thug. Can't you see your life is not better?
Yes.
Your job description has always been a thug for the last 20 years of your life. And that's what you will constantly be at the expense of their children doing well abroad and living the good life. You see? You are a result of the failure of society.
That's right.
And they are using you to aid more failures and discordant tunes in society. This is a day we should weep for our country. We thought BVAS was going to be a game changer. We thought election was going to be free and fair. But we have anarchy on the streets of Lagos. That's why you see the opposition is rejecting the results, not congratulating. You can see how Gbadebo Roosevelt was saying, how will I congratulate these sham elections? How? So an election where your opposition cannot congratulate you, you think truly you won inside?
Yeah.
You think you won the confidence of the people? You think by telling people because they are not from your ethnic group, they must not vote in a state where they pay taxes, they own land.
This is the situation.
You think by people that like Bayo or Ononuga that knows what it means to divide people, because there's a message going around about how we went to the Holocaust Museum in Rwanda in 2018 and he said no to ethnic bigotry. But he tweeted a word of ethnic bigotry yesterday.
Do you want to read that?
Please, I would like to read it out.
Go ahead and read it out.
Because he tweeted a word of ethnic bigotry and people called him out. He said, let 2023 be the last time Igbos interfere in Lagos politics. There shall be no repeat in 2027. Lagos is like Anambra, Imo, Nigerian state. It's no man's land, no federal capital territory. It is a Yoruba land. Mind your business. But when he tweeted this, he forgets in a hurry that there is a certain Mr. Ben Akabweze that is one of the brain box of their APC thinking camp, current DG. of what is it called, the budget office. How will Mr. Ben Akabweze feel when he sees that message?
You talked about the fact that he visited the Holocaust site.
Holocaust
I also
site.
pull that up if you can actually
the likes
take
of
that. Do you want to take that as well?
I will take that. The likes of Mr. Fani Kayode that is fanning the embers. He forget that an Igbo woman gave birth to children for him.
Yeah.
And they are fanning the embers of war. He said in 2018, I just visited the genocide memorial in Rwanda, 90-minute tour, left me deeply sober. After 90 minutes, I recommend that it's a must-go place for ethnic champion pastors and imam, harboring hatred about their fellow human beings and non-adherents of their faith. I hope we will take away, as I did, that all human beings, in most cases have a choice about who they are in this world. Our ethnic identity is not determined by our maker. So why do we hate a person? Because he is not a member of our group or ethnic stock. All right? Why should a Christian hate a Muslim? Vice versa. Let's all live in peace and love. So what changed for Mr. Bayo Onanuga? Politics?
Let's ask Dr.
Politics?
All right. Dr. Abati, take that.
Now, we don't see him. In this election, all I could see is hatred, division, tribal sentiment, tribal bigotries, people who are insane all over. Listen, I don't want to talk too much. This video don't do. People have discussed what we need to discuss here. But I leave one thing with the Nigerians. I repeat, in the next 1 year, I will be here laughing at you people. I'm presenting your video where you are shouting, when you are crying. Especially for those who voted for this incoming government. I repeat, I give you minimum of 1 year. Minimum of 1 year, I will be here laughing at you, presenting you on Mampolo's Corner why I'm laughing at you, why you are crying. I don't want to talk more than this. Guys, if you love what I'm doing here, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram, on Twitter, even on TikTok, all on Mampolo's Corner. Love you guys. Peace out.